afternoon. My name is Phyllis, and welcome to the evening news. It is time for our special edition segment called About Our World Biome Edition. And now over to Phil for our special report.
Thank you, Phyllis. Have you ever seen a desert in a movie? Have you ever been to a desert? If you've ever seen a desert, you know it's mostly sand or rock for miles and miles without much life at all. But you've also seen another kind of desert, cold deserts. You've probably seen these in a picture or movie, although you've most likely never been to one. It's places like the Arctic Circle or Antarctica. Today we will spend our time talking about the hot deserts and leave the cold ones for another time.
Did you know that lots of people go to deserts for vacation? They rock climb, mountain bike, and hike crazy.
Right, wow.
Right?
Yeah, that is crazy. Wow. Well, anyway, deserts cover about 1/5 of the Earth's surface. Deserts are categorized by their extremely hot and dry climate. The soil is either sandy or stony, which does not allow for many plants or animals to live. So with little life, there's not much shelter from the sun and heat. To tell us more about this, it's over to Samantha for the weather.
Clouds! Actually, there are no clouds, or rain, or water, or even grass, not even colorful plants. All there is sand. Lots and lots of sand. Professor Bunny, would you like to tell us more about that? Yes. Very good. Okay, back to me. As you might guess, the weather in a desert is hot and dry. Although the desert does have some rain, about 10 inches a year, it is still the driest place on Earth. The desert has no blanket to keep it cool. Sorry.
But that's confusing because blankets are normally supposed to make me warm.
But it's not like this. It's like this. The blanket is...
Samantha, I've heard about dust storms. Can you tell us about them?
Yes, with no plants to stop the wind, dust storms are common and can be very dangerous because the dust is so thick that you can't even breathe.
What can you tell us about the temperatures? What can you tell us about the temperatures?
Did you know that the hottest place on Earth is 134 degrees Fahrenheit or 57 degrees Celsius and the ground over 200 degrees Fahrenheit?
I think he was
Yeah.
talking to me. Anyway, it is hot in the desert with an average temperature of 100 degrees Fahrenheit and 38 degrees Celsius. It is also cold at night with an average temperature of 26 degrees Fahrenheit, which is minus 3 degrees Celsius.
Well, thank you for all of that interesting information. Well, thank you for all of that interesting information.
Did you know the deserts are so dry and so hot that sometimes when it rains, the fallen rain evaporates before it hits the ground?
Wow. Okay, that is interesting. Okay.
The camels can go without water for a week and can drink 30 gallons of water in less than 15 minutes.
Okay, thank you for your information. Speaking of camels and animals, Phil, why don't you tell us about the animals and plants in the desert?
Any plants or animals that live in the desert must have adaptations or changes that allow them to survive two things: lack of water and heat in the desert. Cactus or cacti are great at storing water. Unlike other plants, cacti have a waxy coating that does not allow water to escape. There are also other plants which adapt to the heat and lack of water by growing long, deep roots to find water underground. Animals that live in the desert also have interesting adaptations for survival. One main adaptation is that many are nocturnal. meaning they only come out after the sun has gone down. Other adaptations include ways for conserving or storing water and a modified digestive system that allows them to eat cacti. A camel is a good example of an animal that has adapted for life in the desert. It can store water and also eat cacti with no problem.
Did you know that camels can chew and swallow the thorns of a cactus plant? No problemo.
Okay, well, thanks for that. Let's talk about our final piece, shall we? It's the world map and the locations of the deserts. If you see here, this is a map of the world and the locations of the desert. The deserts are highlighted in yellow. About 1/5 of the world is covered in desert. So, in summary,
Hot.
dry.
No clouds.
Did you know?
Okay,
Okay.
that's all we have for now. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.
Bye.